news coming in that the Modi government is set to introduce a bill to amend the Waqf Board Act, which of course is going to be an extremely contentious move. Government sources have told NDTV that the government is looking at an overhaul of the Waqf Board Act to, in a sense, defend the rights of common Muslims. In fact, there has been a lot of criticism of the Sachar Committee report as well by this government, and the government says that the bid is to ensure that the verification and identification of the Waqf land is made more transparent, and the unnecessary interference by tribunals and civic courts is also reduced. Remember, the government may introduce a Waqf Board bill in this session itself. The Muslim bodies say this is just interference by the government and an attempt at curbing the powers of the Waqf Board. Take a look at all the reactions that have come in.
Our forefathers have donated a large amount of their properties and they have made it waqf and under the Islamic law. So as far as the waqf law is concerned, it is important and essential that those properties should be only used in those charitable purposes for which they have been, for which the waqf has been done. And it is a law that once a property has been made waqf, a waqf is always, will always be considered as a waqf. It cannot be sold or transferred. And as far as the management of the properties are concerned, we already have Waqf Act 1995 and then certain amendments were done in 2013.
देखिए, कोई क्या कहता है नहीं कहता है ये अलग विषय है, लेकिन सरकार के सामने समय अनुसार अगर अमेंडमेंट किया जाता है, संशोधन किया जाता है, तो मुझे लगता है कि समय की ज़रूरत होती है। तो उस पर किसी तरह का विरोध करना या उस पर राजनीति करना, मुझे लगता है कि ये अच्छी बात नहीं है। बैठकर बातचीत होनी चाहिए। कल प्रस्ताव आएगा, उस पर चर्चा होनी चाहिए, न कि राजनीति।
वक्फ का जिक्र संविधान में भी नहीं है, लेकिन है, और इसमें इतना ज्यादा करप्शन है और एक तरह के आप इनको समझ सकते हैं ये मजहबी जमींदार हैं, और जो आम लोगों के लिए और आम मुसलमानों का भी इससे फायदा नहीं हो रहा है। इसका दरअसल किसी का इससे फायदा नहीं हो रहा है सिवाय उन लोगों के जिन्होंने जमीन को हड़प लिया है और वक्फ उसको करार कर दिया गया है। आप यकीन नहीं करेंगे, पूरे दिल्ली में, पूरे दिल्ली का 77% जो लैंड है वो वक्फ बोर्ड के अधीन है, चाहे वो हाई कोर्ट हो, चाहे वो न्यू सेंट्रल विस्टा हो। तो इतनी ज्यादा जमीन है लेकिन कोई रेगुलेशन नहीं है, यानी कि इतनी जमीनों पर सरकार का और कोर्ट के ज्यूरिसडिक्शन का कोई क्षेत्राधिकार नहीं है। तो आप सोचिए कितनी जबरदस्त सुधार की इसमें जरूरत है।
वक्फ बोर्ड में विसंगतियों की शिकायत मुस्लिम वर्ग बंधुओं की तरफ से ही आई और तमाम लोगों ने इस बारे में कहा है कि इसमें तमाम प्रकार की ऐसी हैं कि वक्फ अगर संपत्ति घोषित कर देता है तो फिर उसमें किसी प्रकार का न्याय के लिए अपील करने का प्रावधान नहीं है। तमाम प्रकार की संपत्तियों का जो प्रयोग होना चाहिए तो वो बिल्डर्स कर रहे हैं, रियल एस्टेट के लोग कर रहे हैं। गरीबों के लिए, जो गरीब अल्पसंख्यक हैं, उनके लिए कल्याण के लिए काम ही नहीं हो पा रहा। तो ये तमाम शिकायतें हैं और सरकार का दायित्व तो यही है कि नैतिकता के आधार पर सरकार जनता के भी साथ न्याय करे और अगर कोई कानून ऐसा है जो जनता के अधिकारों को बाधित करता है तो सरकार उसमें संशोधन करे।
So sharp political reactions coming in there. But what is the government planning? Because remember, 40 amendments as per sources have already been approved by the cabinet. In fact, my colleague Vasudha Venugopal is now joining us live. So Vasudha, what is the government's plan now? Will the bill be introduced in this session itself?
In a move that can have far-reaching consequences on the way Muslim properties get tagged, designated and transferred as Waqf properties, the Modi cabinet is all set to introduce in the parliament a very important set of amendments to the existing Waqf Act. Remember, this act was brought in place in 1954 and then there was also another act that came into place that repealed the existing act in 1994. There are a series of amendments that were also introduced into 2013 which also made Waqf boards of different states across India very powerful. Remember that this is something that has been in the works for many years now. The government feels, especially the Ministry of Minority Affairs feels, that there are several common Muslim men and women who feel that this implementation of the act on ground is discriminatory to their own rights. So there are also about 120 petitions which have been sort of like against the implementation of act. The government feels that there is a group of people which sort of has their complete influence and dominance over the existing over existing Waqf properties, the way they are designated, the way they are used, and the government wants to change that. It wants to bring in a set of broad-based reforms to democratize the use of Waqf properties. Amongst the amendments that have been suggested, that have been cleared by the Modi cabinet, include in some ways reducing the power of tribunals, which in some ways also prevent civic courts from getting into the jurisdiction of Waqf properties, which means that a common man will not have any relief when he gets entangled in a court matter dealing with Waqf properties. The amendment also seek to make it gender inclusive. The amendments could also look at ensuring that there is appointment of at least 2 women in the Waqf Council and also boards across different states. Remember that there are 30 Waqf boards across the country. To give you just an idea of what the scale of this matter is, Waqf properties could be more than 9.75 lakh in the country, and the land holdings are next only to Defence and Indian Railways in the country, which is why this matter is of extreme importance. Now, this bill could be brought in the coming week is what we hear. It could even be brought in as early as tomorrow, but remember that the finance bills are clearly on top of the government's head. There is an ongoing budget session, and the All India Muslim Personal Law Board, of course, has reacted very strongly to this. Several Muslim bodies, Muslim clerics have said that the Waqf Act is completely protected by the constitution of the country. In fact, it has the protection of the Shariat Act, which is why any changes to it will be some sort of legal interference in the rights of Muslims, the minority community that live in India, and that, they say, will not be tolerated. So, of course, a lot of politics is going to play out with the government making it clear that it wants to broad base the use of the Waqf properties, democratize them, and the opposition and the Muslim bodies making it clear that this is legal interference.